I'm Ann Potter Gleason, and I've been practicing at Summa PLLC for a little over 3 years now. And practicing intellectual property law was a little bit like moving into a new neighborhood for me. I practiced in several other areas before coming here. I clerked for Judge Dan Mannion on the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, studying briefs, observing oral arguments, drafting appellate court opinions, touching on multiple areas of civil and criminal law. I spent a few years in healthcare law, which involves representing healthcare facilities and healthcare workers in navigating ever-changing and complex regulations. I worked in aviation-related litigation, which obviously requires understanding complex, factual, and legal issues. And I spent a number of years in the courtroom as assistant district attorney prosecuting capital murder cases, which often requires taking scientific evidence and then breaking it down for a jury to understand. But intellectual property, this new neighborhood as I call it, is unique. This required all of the skills that I had picked up along the way. I have a BS in chemistry, and of course this practice requires me to employ that knowledge in ways that none of my previous practice required. And the applicable rules and legal and factual issues in intellectual property bring new layers of complexity that are fascinating and unlike those in other legal arenas. So I've developed a new expertise, and I like the neighborhood. But I would strongly suggest that intellectual property is not an area that a lawyer should venture into with nothing but a law license. And if you need an intellectual property attorney to protect your intellectual property, then be sure to look for someone who has the expertise that's really needed, someone like Summa PLLC.